Hi everyone and welcome back. Just a quick recap on my digital artifact pitch. I wanted to create a visual essay exploring how negative public relations impact the gaming industry, and I wanted to look at the scandal involving Borderlands 3 and how the publisher 2K Games sent private investigators over to the YouTuber's house after he allegedly got hold of game details and information before the release date. Looking back on my pitch feedback, I definitely approached this topic in a very broad way that was even a little confusing for me to understand. Because of this, I have now modified my digital artifact questions so I can create a more in-depth analysis. Thinking about triangulating my approach, I've structured it in a different way. I'm still going to prepare my DA from a structuralist perspective, but focus on the political economy in relation to the Borderlands 3 scandal. I also didn't specify in my pitch which public relation theory I would draw on, which made my topic even broader. Therefore, I've decided to discuss the excellence theory. I chose this theory because it was derived from a 15 years worth of effective communication management. The theory is also the most well known in the public relations industry. It specifies how public relations make organisations more effective. Consequently, the feedback I received was that some people weren't understanding about the public relations industry or even the Borderlands 3 scandal. So underneath in my contextual essay, I have explored what both of those are. Further, this is why I have just narrowed my topic question and discussion using that theory and linking it to the Borderlands 3 case. Instead of my digital artifact topic being, does public relations negatively affect the gaming industry, I will look at how the excellence theory as a public relations theory impacts the Borderlands 3, discussing the structuralist approach and political economy. I definitely have messed up with my timeline of research and prototypes, which was another response to my pitch. Effectively, I didn't give myself enough time to put out a prototype as I have only just finished researching about my new topic and the excellence theory. However, I did post my pitch on Reddit and the comments pretty much in a nutshell just told me to fuck off, and if I don't like it, I shouldn't buy it. But it did suggest that boycotting is minuscule and it overall wouldn't have an impact on the sales of the game, which is something I am researching about right now and will work well discussing in the political economy section of my digital artifact. I posted on both Twitter and Reddit regarding the excellence theory and if it was appropriate to use. However, I didn't receive much feedback from Twitter. Reddit indicated that it was critically important, but a lot of it doesn't matter. However, I did some further secondary academic research and found articles such as Grunig's 1995 paper that suggests it is important, hence why I've decided to use it as a theory. I also took to Twitter to discuss which medium I should use, a visual essay, podcast or blog post, to see which one might be most engaging with my audience. Results indicated that podcast would be a more effective medium. However, visual essay was only 2 votes off. In considering this, when I re-evaluated my question and I realised I wanted to look at the technical strata, I thought that including images and screen captures of the game would benefit my DA. Therefore, I have decided to use visual essay as a medium. Because I didn't place tags, categories and a description on my WordPress and YouTube video, I lost a lot of opportunity for more feedback, which would have simulated a feedback loop. In saying all this, it took me 2 weeks to process a lot of pitch feedback, which guided me to slightly modify my DA question. This brought me into week 6. Since then, I've been researching about the political economy of the gaming industry to gauge a wider perspective before writing the visual essay. I've also done extensive research on the excellence theory and I'm linking the two together. I'm hoping that my visual essay is published in week 10 and that way I can gain more important feedback that will shape my contextual essay. To keep updated with my prototype for my visual essay, the final visual essay and contextual essay, my WordPress links are below. I've also left other links including research and my previous pitch in the YouTube description. Thank you.